Hi everybody, and welcome to this second video in Reigniting Your Creative Spark, the video blog I've set up. And this video is really about limbo and 2 practical tips to recognise when you're in that limbo state. I'm sure many of you, when I talk about it, will identify with the state, because when I posted some comments about limbo and feeling stuck and feeling grey, I got quite a number of messages and comments back from followers on my company page saying, this is me, I can really identify with it. And I wanted to crystallise some of the thoughts and reflections in this video blog here. The first way I recognised I was in limbo, because I was in there for quite some time, was I really felt a sense of greyness and heaviness. I felt like a tyre which wasn't punctured, because a puncture is great. Puncture lets all the air out in one go and you know where the problem is. But a slow puncture, where perhaps the cap on the wheel has been loosened so the air slowly is being drained off and drained off. And I found myself day after day not really having something to look forward to, not being excited about what I was doing and the things that I was doing, and feeling very, very uninspired. So that's the first sign for me, looking back, that I was stuck and I was in limbo. The second sign that I was stuck and I was in limbo was after a while of that sense of nothing changing day in, day out and having nothing to look forward to, I found that I developed an amazing relationship with my couch. My couch literally became a place where I'd spend from about 6 o'clock in the evening to about 10 or 11 o'clock at night. Nothing would happen. I would get up to date with all my favourite shows, and I had a very strong thumb. This thumb here was great because it knew, without me having to look at the Sky remote, how to toggle between channels, how to turn up and down the volume. We had a great relationship over those 2.5 years, but it wasn't a great relationship because it was very much sitting and receiving information mindlessly, and I wasn't really happy. It was literally just throwing information at my face for a couple of hours every evening, and it was just absolutely draining. I didn't go out, I didn't engage with people. If people came over, we sat and watched TV. I'd meet up with friends, but I never tried anything new. I never went out there and said, okay, what can I do to energize myself again? And it was something I really needed to do, but I didn't do. So there are the 2 signs you're in limbo. That sense of greyness of every day being the same day in, day out. And secondly, have you developed a really good relationship with your sofa? Are you coming in the evenings and just flopping down? And the difference here with the second point is, some people sit down at the end of the day and it's literally to recharge. But are you drained coming into it? Are you getting no sense of recharge from sitting on the couch? Is it literally just you're zoning out in front of the television and you're going to bed every night at some level wishing something would change, but the following day the same thing happens again, and you find that you're in a really strong pattern of grey, same old days, and the evening spent on the couch? If that sounds like you, then like me, signs are you're in that place as well. The good news is, through some very hard lessons, I learned some practical tips to get myself out of that space, and I want to share those with you. I want to share those with you in a way that is easier for you than it was for me, because I wasted a lot of time, and let's be honest about it, and I certainly wouldn't wish that length of time humming and hawing about what to do on anybody else. So the next video is going to contain 3 practical tips on how to get you out of that space. And if you want to get that video without having to Google and look for my name and whatnot, please put your name and your email address in the box above, and I'll send that video on to you. It'll be short and practical, like every video in this series. I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope this has resonated with you, and I look forward to sharing the practical tools and tips in the next video. So until next time, bye bye.